Good mate, what's going on?
First time jumping off of a plane.
About to go skydiving, hell yeah.
If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Anshul. I've been in Australia for about 3.5 years, finished my studies, finished my bachelor's, and I'm now working full-time. This channel is all about jobs, networking, traveling, things to do, and basically how to thrive in Australia. Right now, I'm at the Adelaide airport. I'm going to the Gold Coast for about 3 to 4 days. This is my first time ever going to Gold Coast. I've traveled to other cities in Australia, but first time going to the Gold Coast, going with family friends, going with family. So it's going to be a really enjoyable trip, and I want to take you along. So let's go. And as you can see from my background, I have reached Gold Coast.
Alright, let's talk about the Gold Coast airport. Looks pretty vintage. That's the first word that comes to mind, vintage. For all international students, you have WH Smith, you have all different things, so you can get your SIM cards, you can get all of the starter things you need to get yourself started here if you're landing in Gold Coast. It is an international airport. My particular baggage process was pretty chaotic. They had some problems with the display, so people were directing us, go here, go there. So yeah, that's the word that comes to mind, vintage. But yeah, as long as everything works, I'm happy. As background, what else could you say? Background screams Gold Coast. Alright, we've reached Gold Coast, and what a beautiful place. I've just been here for an hour. But yeah, it's just so good. I didn't want to show you the flight and all because that's the same everywhere. But watch this video till the end because we're going to go skydiving. I'm going to show you everything that we're doing in Gold Coast. I'm also going to give you exactly how much we're paying for that Airbnb, for the flights and everything. But look at this. Rainbow is there. What else do you want? We're just walking along. But yeah, definitely a really beautiful place. Only been here for an hour though. Alright, I thought travel vlogging was easy until I tried it on this trip. Basically, I'm now in Adelaide, but I'm going to come in between and give you context for the next clip or for the next thing that I did. So basically, day 0 when we landed in the afternoon. We went to Surfers Paradise because we were living there, tried out sushi, tried out a couple of restaurants. And then, because I went with my family friends, uncle and auntie stayed back, obviously. Then myself and a couple of my friends, who basically are sons of our uncle and auntie, basically family friends, we went out. Okay, so we're outside. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers, sir. Nightlife in Australia. Welcome to nightlife in Australia. We went out clubbing, we went out to a couple of pubs. So Gold Coast is very traditional, very vintage, I would say, as I said in the airport clip. So we went to a couple of Irish pubs first, which was really good. In terms of cost, I think we drank a couple of beers, Guinness beers. Slightly more expensive than I'm used to here in Adelaide, but I think that comes with the place, right? So yeah, slightly more expensive. Then we hit different clubs. So we went to Asylum, we went to Fabric, and we went to a couple of others. Most of them didn't have entry tickets, door tickets basically. Only one of them had where we had to pay 15 bucks. So that was the cost/price side of things. But generally the vibe was all good. A lot of New Zealanders there in Queensland because that is the only place they know of, and that is the place that has better weather than New Zealand. So that was going out. Now, end of day 1, right? What did we do on day 1, which was Saturday? Not much. We basically hit Surfers Paradise, went for a swim on the beach. After that, we went to a couple of breweries to try different types of beer in Surfers Paradise itself. Then we went to a Chinese takeout place to have Chinese food. Came back, were pretty tired. So basically did life admin, wash some clothes and got takeaway, so got Hungry Jacks and stuff at night because everybody was really tired.
Alright, technically day 1 in Gold Coast. Yesterday night was just dinners, drinks. Yeah, we went out. We went out to Surfers Paradise to see what all the hype was about. But yeah, I'll tell you what the itinerary is looking like at the moment. Today we're doing, just chilling around Surfers Paradise, beach, going around, brunch, etc. etc. Tomorrow is the main deal. Tomorrow we're going skydiving in Byron Bay in New South Wales, which is an hour drive away from here. Tomorrow will be skydiving and a couple of other things. The day after we're going to be going to the museum, not the museum but the Warner Bros theme park, sorry. Tomorrow is skydive, and then Monday is the theme park, and then Tuesday morning we fly to Sydney. So I'll keep you posted, I'll show you everything.
But then again, next, skydiving. Skydiving is the main thing.
Great thing is I'll talk about costs later, and I'll put my video in as well because I've taken the photo and video package. But the good thing is that they give us free pickup and drop off. So what we did was we booked a tandem skydive with Gold Coast return. So what they do is that, and this is a tip for you as well, what they do is that you can either book your normal tandem skydive and reach there, same price. I'll talk about prices later. You can book tandem skydive with Brisbane return, same price. Then you can book tandem skydive with Gold Coast return, which is what we've done. And we just had to travel 3 tram stops away from our accommodation. Here, that bus is going to be picking us up, and then we go to that location, which is an hour drive away, and they drop us off at the same spot as well. So that's really, really, really good for the same price, literally for the same price. So yeah, saving a lot of money there, saving a lot of hassle there. Don't have to drive, don't have to rent cars and stuff. So that's really good. But yes, next clip would be us there, and then finally the skydive, and then I'll talk about prices.
Good morning, how are you?
Good, is it?
Good, mate. What's going on?
First time jumping off a plane.
About to go skydiving, hell yeah. How you feeling about it?
Very excited.
Bit excited?
Yeah.
Awesome. You nervous yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. We'll see how you feel up there, hey? Awesome. We've got a beautiful day here. That plane's ready. You ready? Go, man.
Alright, I'm back. Costs to skydive. Now you saw that the bus came to pick us up and it dropped us back at the same spot. You saw my clip of skydiving as well, which was really, really, really exciting, really good. Let's talk some costs. So we did a bit of research. We found a couple of platforms. So Skydive Australia was one where we booked this ticket from. Skydive Gold Coast was another, but we didn't really like that skydive because this Skydive Australia one, that was 15,000 feet that we did, and like commercially you can only do 15 to 17,000. So this was the max that we could do. Another thing was that we did not have a car, so we did not have a car to drive us to Byron Bay, which is technically in New South Wales. So it's an hour drive out of Gold Coast. On Skydive Australia's website, it showed that we can book a pickup and drop service literally for the same price. So if you're just booking the skydive, it was $419. If you're booking the skydive with pickup and drop from Gold Coast, it is $419. If you're booking the skydive from pickup and drop from Brisbane, it's again $419. On top of that, we paid around $179, so $180 for the photo and video package. So that involved this video that I showed and a social media clip as well of the video and different photos as well. So yeah, it was expensive, but again, it was a bucket list item, so I had to get done with it. They picked us up from the city in Gold Coast, so that was literally 3 tram stops away, dropped us back at the same place, and then when we were back, we called uncle and auntie there, and we just, yeah, I think we chilled at another brewery that day. Alright, talking about the Airbnb and the flight and all the costs. Now, I had to shoot a tour of the Airbnb. We stayed in 2 different Airbnbs, both on Surfers Paradise. One was Emerald Sands apartment on Surfers Paradise, but a kilometer out of the main CBD. That we stayed there for 3 nights and we paid about 36,000 INR. So if I do the math, around 650-700 AUD, which is pretty good for 3 nights for 5 people. So there were 4 of us and then myself. So 5 people, 700 AUD for 3 nights, which is really good. And it was a duplex, so it had 2 floors. One was downstairs, like on it. This is on the 6th floor, so it was a duplex. 2 rooms on the up floor and a pretty big couch. So basically, uncle and auntie shared 1 room, 2 of us shared the other room, and 1 of us just slept on the couch, which was really big, really, really good. And the other one was Mantra on Heights or something like that. Mantra is a big real estate firm / company that is pretty significant in Queensland and Gold Coast. So it was one of their accommodations. We were on the 63rd floor, and that was 2 rooms, but on the same floor, but it was really, really good. So that was cost. For Mantra, I think we paid around 15 grand for 1 night. We only stayed there for 1 night, which was a little expensive, I would say, but it was right in the middle of the CBD on Surfers Paradise, so that was really good. Flight, it only costed me $150 one way from Adelaide to Gold Coast, but I only had to pay like $30 because I used my credit card points, which was again really, really good. Now, see how our theme park went. For the theme park, we literally booked the ticket a night before and we paid around $109 for the whole day's visit. Unfortunately, 2 of the major rides were under maintenance because we basically went in off season, but it was really good. We got to do multiple rides. We got to do multiple rides. They were really good ones. DC Hypercoaster, or which was, I put clips on it. Obviously, I couldn't record while I was on it because I would have lost my phone. But yeah, it was really, really, really good. Now, that was it for this video. I hope that gave you a good enough exposure into if you're planning a trip for Gold Coast, what all you can do and how much it'll cost you. Definitely it can cost you a little lesser if you book things in advance. We were pretty laid back with it because again, traveling with family, half of the bookings I was making, they were making. So we were pretty laid back when it comes to all of that. But yeah, all in all, a really, really great place and somewhere I will definitely be going again. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe. If you want more travel videos on more things to do in Australia, things to do in Adelaide videos, put it down in the comments below and I'll see you in the next one.